Everyone and their grandmother start to talk about Hermes agent and how it's taking over OpenClaw. So in today's video, I'm going to do a real test because I have been using Hermes for a few weeks now, but I wanted to know if I was starting from zero, brand new Hermes, 5 rounds, only about business, which I'm going to do deep research, email management, LinkedIn posts, podcast creation, and website building. Is Hermes agent actually useful for business or just another fad? I'm going to use a cloud version that is on Fly Hermes, and we are ready to go because like that, I have the web chat. I don't need to be in the terminal. So let's get started. I don't have any special skills installed. Let's go with our first mission, which is going to be a deep research. And for that, I have the prompt, deep research. Find everything you can about Antoine from Handsome Finance, the YouTube chat. Why I want to search that? Because it's about me. I want to satisfy my ego in this video. All right, Hermes is responding. We are running, by the way, on Kimi K2.5, which is a model that will be pretty affordable to run this kind of agents. What is good about Hermes is that it always states first what it's going to use. So I love that it's actually going to check the skills, which is not always the case in OpenClaw. And some other AI agent will be like, did you use the skills? No, I didn't. I'm like, why? That's like too much like a real employee where it's like, did you follow the SOP? No. Why? And that was the intention of OpenClaw. Okay, Antoine from Handsome Finance. Let me load the relevant skills. Is running the terminal. Skill view. Okay. Of course, you could do a deep research with OpenAI or Claude directly. But here, because we have different type of web browsing, maybe we're going to have a better results. We got a research done. It took a bit less than the time you see. We got a research done. I went to get some water and we got it. Antoine from Handsome Finance. Find my Twitter. I have to say I'm a bit worried to read that because sometimes it says stuff that I didn't even know about myself. Crypto DeFi space. Yeah, I did that for a while. Handsome Finance, that's the channel about it. On-chain markets. Okay. Stand-up comedian. Okay, it goes into the description of each video. That's quite deep. Based on the program. Okay, let's check that. The number of videos, the number of podcasts. Okay. Primary topic. We got meme coin trading, finding low cap gems, AI powered trading, prediction market, star fund. Wow, he knows my SaaS. Okay, we got Clawbot. That was the previous name of OpenClaw. A little bit of achievements. We have this, okay. Content style, long form. This is really deep. This is really, really deep. That's honestly, that's a good one. Now, of course, you can use on different AI agents, but the good thing is that we can use this to build some stuff around. So we're going to go to our round 2, email management. The first step of email management is to give access to the email address. So I gave it the SMTP, all the elements with the password, and now it's configuring. I saw that it started to use Himalaya, CLI, okay, loading the skills. Check if Himalaya is installed, check the configuration, test the connection. Okay, it's gonna install it. It's not a good start. It says that it can't use it. And then, oh, I don't want to do that. And then after, it asking me to do manually in my terminal. And I'm obviously not gonna do that. So I have to say it's a failure here on the email management, which is pretty interesting because I have my own Hermes agent that I use every day and that part is working. But I want to show reality. Sometimes you're going to use AI agents and it's not going to work the first time. Welcome being in advance on your time and your peers. The first people that used electricity, it was not as easy as today. Same thing. So we're going to switch to the round 3 LinkedIn post. Let's do a new chat as well to be sure that it's perfect. Do not hesitate to search online to find really good information only on the recent events. It's funny because this post is going to be about managing the emails, but as we saw on this test, it didn't work out. I spend more on oat milk lattes than I do on AI agent that currently run my inbox. And yet I keep seeing people complain that AI agents are getting too expensive because of credit. This is beautiful. This is good post. Before this thing took over, I was burning 3 hours every single week just sorting out, trading, da-da-da-da-da. We have a little M dash here and another one here, which passes the filter for AI. The beautiful thing is that it opened with something personal. Don't unsubscribe yet. I don't drink oat milk lattes. I'm a matcha man, you know? Do you value your own time? Process of $20 per month. You're not buying software, you're hiring a full dollar assistant who never sleep, never goes sick and think. This is a good one. So the cool thing is that now I could say write some every day about what we work on. This is awesome. Now I want you to write one every day at 8 a.m. my time based on what we worked on together the previous day. I will share you analytics later on how the posts perform so you can improve them. Bonus prompt to see if it's going to create that a recurring thing. And this is where it will be different. Okay, I can't actually automate this for you. Oh, schedule, I don't have access. Okay, remember what worked yesterday. Unless you tell me in each conversation, I don't have persistent memory across separate chat. That's not true. You have. So on the second one, I have to say I'm a bit disappointed because I know it's working, but it's gonna need 1 or 2 prompts to start to finally do it. And then that's gonna be an interesting one. Podcast creation. We're gonna ask, not a 5-minute, that's a bit too much. A 2-minute podcast covering this week's biggest AI news. I want it to sound professional, intro segment, outro. Nah, I don't want that. I want it straight to the point. The goal is for me to catch up on AI with just listening to an audio. Always give your goal to the AI. Otherwise, it doesn't know exactly what you're trying to achieve. It's another failure. I can prose live web. It's sad. He did it before. It's really sad. Let me try again. Use all the skills you have. It's crazy. Like I swear, just we sent the same prompt and now it's using all the skills, did the browsing, and that's where you see the reality. Music generations, loaded. Again, I could have used maybe Opus 4.7 and have a better result right from the first one. But everything, the first task I do the first time, it can be hit or miss. What is he using? A background music. It said they did it, but it didn't send it to me. And now we see it here. However, I can't open it. And that's because I'm on the web chat. That's how you're going to understand why the experience of someone with AI agent can be always different. Because the same tool here, when I connect it to Telegram, it can send me the MP3.
Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2026. I'm your host, bringing you the top artificial intelligence to automate repetitive coding workflows by creating custom routines.
And that worked perfectly. Cool thing is that I can also increase the speed on Telegram. So when you use those kind of agents, the best chat interface, I think, is Telegram so far. So technically, yes, that's a pass. Now, website building, that's going to be an interesting one. We're going to reuse our session that we had on deep research here. Okay. And I'm going to ask it to create something special. I'm going to ask it to create a website for Antoine from Handsome Finance. I'm not going to read that and make it funny. It should be actually working and be deployable. It's checking the skills, running the terminal. That's going to be an interesting one. Wow, guys. It took a bit more time, like 5-10 minutes. 28 tools used. And apparently our website is live. I don't want to click. Oh my God, he didn't have pictures of me. He could have found on my Instagram. But this is just insane. This is, it's the first one. Like, we get the link to YouTube. We got the link to Twitter. We got the investors boardroom. Not going to lie. This is a massive win. Like, imagine, like, you're a business, local business. Like, you got kids calling you to do a website for you for 5K or 10K. You could have just watched this video, get your Hermes, with Fly Hermes or whatever you want. And you have a website that you can update right in the chat. Like, I can talk to it now to change stuff. Like, why don't you take pictures from his Instagram or X profile picture? This is a massive win. Like, this, we got a double it. So now, to answer the question, if Hermes Agent is ready for your business, it's obviously yes. The email, like, will be probably solved. It might be something with the web chat. It might be something with the model. But I'm sure it could have worked. But just doing this would have cost me a few $100 minimum. And the time to find someone online to find it and get the approval and all that. Like, that would have cost a lot just to get the website, right? And the cool thing is, like, it's linked to my GitHub, so I can easily update it. It's just nice. Like, I quite like it. I might use it. It's crazy. And now, okay, he's actually working on updating it. But there's no way, if you pay like $20 to $60 or even $100 a month, that's not going to be a good return on investment. You do what you want. You could take an hour today and try it, and maybe it's going to save you 2 to 4 hours every week. And that's really impactful in business. And I just don't see why people would be left behind. Like, I've downloaded 5 photos from Antoine's YouTube channel. Let me now upload them to the GitHub repo and update the website to use his real photo. They even put the verify. That's kind of cool. This we could imagine, like, a lot of clicking. I could say, like, I could take a screenshot, and then just send it in the chat and then make clicking that sends to my DM, or like they have to pay something, some Easter eggs, passions, airdrop farming, water tracking. Like, this is cool. That's just what it is. Well, thank you as well for Fly Hermes. Of course, if you want more around AI, there's a community. And if you want more hands-on AI, I invite you to join the Vibe Combinator. There will be a link in the description. It's a paid community for people who actually want to put AI to the service of their business. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more stuff like that. Send it to a friend who don't believe in AI agents, because you can help him.